Okay, you guys. I think I have managed to get this to film horizontal from my phone. I don't know. Maybe maybe it's working. I have no idea. This is Nikki with Create with Nikki, and tonight, not today because it's late, I am just working cleaning up my desk. I have a big job to do in the next 3 days, and it has nothing to do with creating art. So I'm trying to clear up my tabletop, but I've had some delays today, so it's just like one thing after another. It's always something, right? Um, I had a client over today, this afternoon. So this morning, in the morning time, I was cleaning up the house. Also had to make um, some reservations for a family member that's here. So got that all done and talked to my son for a little while on the phone, and just it's been a busy, busy day. I feel like I didn't even get coffee until 11:30 this morning. Might as well have been afternoon coffee. But after I got down here in the studio, I didn't get to the studio today till 1:30, 1, 1 o'clock, maybe 1 o'clock. And then I had a client here who was supposed to be here at 2, but he got here at 3, so that was a little behind schedule, but that's fine. So, and when I say a client, I do also help people with different kinds of things, such as their business related things. And today was about some, uh, taught him some graphic design work. He's really good at that in general, but I taught him and kind of showed him around a new program for him. It's a program that I use all the time, which is Canva, and he is about to launch slash relaunch his business is a apparel business. So I'm working with him and doing that, and that's part of it's kind of like part of my mentorship that I do, um, and yeah, so I had that, and then I don't know if you've heard like in the background since I've gotten back from our trip, but our air conditioner down here in the studio, well, sad to say that it's the air conditioner is no longer with us. It kept making some crazy noises, and I was just like, I think we need to take it out. We need to put a new one in. And Freddie was like, well, let me look at it. Maybe I can fix it. Well, it was not fixable. so, yeah, luckily we do have, let me do this real quick. Luckily, we do have another air conditioning unit. It's one that we use in the garage. So we have had to refit an air conditioner today. And when I say we, technically it was Freddie, but I did help. So, yeah, I was trying to help him with stuff while I was doing my mentorship with um, with my client. So, and I just realized that I'm really close to this camera. I'm so sorry. And hopefully you can hear everything. Doing my mentorship with. So, yeah, looks like it. Anyway, so first time I ever get the TV or the phone to do this. Can you change that? No. Welcome everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Um, So I am straightening up the desk for a little bit before I get ready to go to sleep. I do, like I said, I have a kind of a big job that I need to do and focus completely on for the next 3 days. And it's going to require the desk to be cleaned up. So I'm going to try to flip the tape or the camera around, maybe. And you guys will be able to see it. So let me see if I can do that. Let me go. We're gonna have to. You guys are, you're on my phone tonight, so we're gonna have to tilt you guys around the world here a little bit. There. And as I tilt this down, I'm gonna flip the camera now. All right, it worked. So the only bad thing is I cannot zoom in and out. This is what the desk is looking like. It's actually not too bad. But there's quite a bit of things on here. I'm just extending my cell phone stick here. Oh, there. I got it to zoom out. Yay. So the desk isn't too crazy. I know it might look crazy, but it's really not. So I am going to try to put you guys to the side a little. And you guys can hang out with me while I'm cleaning this up. So yeah, I have these markers are left out of the pack because I'm using these colors in a project. So what shall I do with those? I think I have to put them in a cup or a dish or a bowl or something. I don't know. Yeah, let me go get something. But yeah, the AC is gone, but we have another one. So that's good. Yeah, I'm just so happy we have another AC unit laying around. Ta-da! It worked. These are all glue. I have bits of crayons in here. And water brushes. This marker. I'm just going to stick all my pens and stuff in here for now. Anything that's the shape of a pen or tweezers. I'm going to put it in there. But yeah, it's just been a little crazy. So if you are tuning in live, let me know. It's kind of crazy because all this in here, these are projects I'm working on. This was a demonstration last night to another artist, kind of a little mentorship late yesterday evening. And I do that often. If there's an artist that's looking to do something and they don't know how to do it and they ask me, I invite them over and then I can show them how to do that. And it's really nice to be able to help people out. This is going to take some time. So these are all the tiny little gems that people return at events. And my very relaxing job is to flip them all over. I'm not going to do this live, but maybe I'll film this and then post it as a short in hyperspeed, of course. But I tend to like to do this when I need to relax my brain and just just do this. So, and I'm doing this and I should be doing some other stuff. So I end up flipping them all over, sorting them by color, and sometimes by size. At this point in the season, they'll be just probably sorted by color. But this is a lot longer project to do later. And I'm going to place it down here on my little side desk. You guys can't see that. But behind the scenes, I have one of my drawers pulled out. And then there's a cutting board, actually. Someone had given me, it's a marble cutting board. And then it fits perfect in my drawers. So it becomes my side table. So that's what behind the scenes looks like, or behind my desk. And yeah, I have all kinds of drawers down here. These drawer units come from Michaels. And I tend to put all these little tiny things, and actually a lot of these tiny things that are on my desk currently are usually in those drawers. So just doing a bit of cleaning up, putting things away, and sorting out the stuff that I am working on. All my little collectibles. Since the AC decided to just not work anymore, I actually had to take all my little things off my shelf, and I've kind of placed them everywhere just because I didn't have any space on the other side of the studio. So the studio has been quite a mess since before I left on my trip. And yes, this is rubbing alcohol. And I got a little bit of resin on my hand. If you take rubbing alcohol, you can, if you get resin on your hands, you can take it off with the rubbing alcohol. And it needs to be at least 91% alcohol. So yeah, I just need to get this stuff cleaned up. Oh, I was mentioning about working with my friend that has a glass studio. So this here, it needs a white backer on the back, but this is a tiny door made of glass. So yeah, this was I think this was the first one that I made, and it's just fun to have on the desk. I like to have it on the desk, and what's even better is that when it's got a light behind it, it's so pretty. So I need to put that away. There's just a ton of little tiny things. Imagine that, tiny things in my tiny studio. Tiny paintings sitting here. I actually have those at the glass shop. I have some of our product line is at the glass shop. We're lucky and fortunate that she lets me put some of my products there, and we have them there. I've been wanting to really get my product launch done. These things here are going to be part of the product launch, and I have made some, but not a lot. These are all like halfway made, and they're going to be keychains. And I have this kind, and then the flowers look like this. And to give you a kind of an idea of what that looks like when they're made, they look like this. See if I can get it to focus. Where is the camera? Oops. So these become this. So I'm working on those. Not really this week because I have a lot to do, and like I said before, I have a big mission I have to get through starting tomorrow. I do have an impromptu event that I will be doing tomorrow evening. I actually have not advertised for it in any way. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to be doing there. It is at the glass shop. So I don't know what I'm going to be doing while I'm there. Like I said, today did not go as planned, as many of my days are like that lately. Just a lot of things going on, and trying to get everything done in a day is just, it's a lot. So yeah, if you are here, let me know you're here. Send me a little message. I do have my phone horizontal finally. I'm not sure how that looks for you guys, but hopefully it's okay. So anyway, I'm just cleaning up the desk so I can work here the next few days on a major project that just, it has to get done. And I'm trying to set aside a few days to try to do it. I don't think a few days is going to be enough time, but we'll find out. Oh, to clean your desk, if you have one of these lint rollers and you work with glitter, game changer. You guys, game changer. I don't even know if you can see that over there. This little pile of stuff, that's glitter. And it's quite a bit of glitter, but that's okay. I have so much glitter, it's out of control, really. It's one of my weaknesses. When buying supplies, I see glitter. It's so nice, so pretty. It's all pretty until you get it all over your desk. So this one's not as sticky as it used to be, so I think that one's basically done. And voila, there it is. It is clean again. Then I'm just going to peel this, and it's ready to go. So these have an extra little edge, so you can still see some. And I tend to always have one of these lint rollers right on the right side of my desk. Over here on this side. You guys don't get to see what's over here very often. Let me show you. So over on the side is also a coffee cup that needs to go to the kitchen. Let me put this over here. I'll take that upstairs. Take that upstairs tonight. But over here is where I keep all my tools. And look, a thing of glitter. Maybe I could just pour that in here in the trash. My trash can's down here on the bottom on the floor. I have water for when I'm painting. I have just little tiny things. All my tools and things are over here on this side as well. So I have a chip clip in here, which is kind of crazy. I think I had it in my pocket. That needs to go upstairs too. That goes to the kitchen. There's just a bunch of little unfinished projects on my desk. I got these new clay rollers. I'm really excited about that. And these cutouts. So that's something I'm going to work on soon. And I can put it down here in the... let's see. You don't want to see down here where I have all these drawers. Oops. Sorry. So these actually go down here. And this is where I keep silicone molds and rollers. I also have more accent pieces here, more rollers for the clay. And here as well, this is all stuff to work with tiny clay products and resin. More silicone molds here. Oops, I'm dropping everything. So a lot of this stuff that's in here is all related to silicone mold making, resin, polymer clay. All those kinds of products are down in these drawers. So they're easy to get a hold of, but I keep them all organized in little containers in the drawers. So anyway, I've been working on trying to do this in resin. This is the first prototype, which uses a lot of resin. And as you can see, maybe you can see, this didn't work out here. I'm trying to save it, but I don't know how I'm going to do that. So I've got resin products here coming out with the product launch. Here's more little pots of glue. I have these gibbets. These are all gibbets that were given to us for Open Studio. And I need to do something with them. Maybe I should do a little giveaway. I'm not sure. This is resin, but I think it's not good anymore. Maybe it is. It's still moving. So we'll see. This is my phone holder. That's always on my desk. Over here I have all kinds of little tiny things. And some of this stuff is usually on the little shelves above here. And that stuff's there. Everything on this side of the desk is all things that I use almost every day, that I pick up and I work with. Tools, glue, just a lot of little tiny things that I'm using every day. Oh, here's some stickers that are coming out with the launch. Those will be out soon on the website. And little tiny wood pieces. I have a lot of little tiny wood pieces. These are also going to be on the website soon. Not all princesses wear glass slippers. They're super cute. I have those laser cut, and those are going to be going on the website soon too. It's part of the project, the product launch. I have them. They're going to be magnets. So put that over there. And yeah, this is just the way it is sometimes. I have to stop, reset. It's very much a little reset of the desk. Just like I said, they're tiny little projects that have been happening. Here's a battery. I need to take that to recycle. yeah. And sometimes this is what you got to do. You have to stop everything and reset your desk. Especially for the next couple days, I really have to have a nice cleaned up desk. That way I can focus on everything. So I think it's really important that you have a nice desk to work on. And in my case, my desk is pretty big. So yeah. And normally my laptop is in this corner over here. Currently it's on the other side because I was doing my mentorship, helping an artist today. So that's not even on the desk right now, but it will be coming back in the morning. I'm not going to move it today. So yeah, this is the way it rolls sometimes. I just stepped on something really sharp. Who knows what that was? It's probably bits and pieces of these keychains because I dropped several things from the keychain making. And all my keychain things I have in bins like this. So I just have to put these back. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let's go here. Yeah, so tonight I'm just doing a tiny bit of tidying up, a little bit of a reset, and just, it's a mess. So yeah, some of this stuff I'm not going to, I have quartz to give me some good vibes. I have my quartz here. I should really take it out and let the moon recharge it. I haven't done that in a while. Maybe that's what I need. Maybe I need to reset everything. All my crystals and stuff. Maybe that's what's wrong. So yeah. It's just stuff like this laying here that just need to be cleaned up. It's done. I have stickers. I have these little salt packets, and if you do watercolor and you have a bunch of these little things laying around from to-go to-go plates and whatever, you can use those on watercolor. So, but yeah. Oh, here's another piece for the keychains. Really have bits and pieces everywhere. Oops, I'm sorry about the camera. Sorry. So, do I have any more before I put this away again? I'm sure I'll pull it back out again to put something else in it. But this is my live for the day. This is what I'm doing. I have a cute little skateboard. Anyway, sometimes you gotta play with a little tiny skateboard. Yeah. And I have no clue. What do you do this? Anybody out there write a phone number down on a piece of paper and then not write whose phone number it is? I do that, unfortunately. I do that a lot. And then I'm like, whose number is this? This is my box that I keep my resin in. These are my resin platforms, which go in the drawer. Like I said, just a lot of little tiny stuff everywhere. And you just have to do a reset every once in a while, right? So in here, this is where I keep these. These are little yogurt cups, and they have resin with pre-mixed glitter in them. And they go in here. That needs to go in there. Technically, this needs to go in there. These little silicone muffin cups, perfect for doing resin work in. This tray. I think that's everything for the resin. I probably will find some more stuff. But these little boxes are great to hold these containers of resin. Keeps the dust out of them. And that goes on the other side of my desk. So it's getting there. I'm actually going to take all these little salt packets off this plate and toss the plate. I have some little tiny gemstones that need to go in the sorting bin. Maybe that's what I'm going to call it, the sorting bin. So these are all little gem things that I put in resin. So I will pull out all my little flat back bling, and then I sort through them for the projects. And this is all salt that I will be using for watercolor. I think there's one open. Put those there. This goes here. This goes up here. Put the tiny door up there. And this is watercolor. So yeah, I mean, it's better already, right? These are little tiny roses I made a long time ago. And yeah, so that's basically, it's clean enough for now. Tomorrow I will go through these little things here. I have tiny door project stuff here. This was the resin. And over here's all my tools and things. Stay over there. Because I'm right-handed, so it's just easier to do that. So you'll see me in the reflection there. I'm going to put you guys back on the tabletop. So sorry it's a little jittery. This is what happens sometimes when I'm working. And you'll see over there, behind there, is a mess. So that's tonight's episode. Just cleaning up a bit, and it's actually hot in here. I didn't turn the AC on when I got down here. Whew. Yeah. So this has been a little 30-minute video, cleaning my desk up. So if you guys are here and you have commented and I didn't see it, I'm sorry. But know that I will check it in just a few minutes. Yeah. So finally got the phone to do horizontal. So yay, that's great. And whew, it's hot. I'm happy I put my hair up. But I think it's time to color my hair again. Every month I have to color my hair. Craziness. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. If you are new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. Share often. Ring the bell for notifications. All the things. Just do all the things. And we will see you next time. And that's tomorrow. And everybody have a good night, a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, and good day, whatever time you're watching this. I really appreciate it. Okay, thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye. Where's the button for this horizontal view? Woo! Okay, there it is. Okay, bye. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye.